What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mac over here again on Positivity Central. In this video, we are going to be covering how to reprogram your mind. Alright? I'm not going to use the normal break to show my intro video or anything like that because I am streaming off my computer right now. So therefore, we are going to jump right into the content. Alright? Now, this I feel like is going to be one of my most important videos that I've made so far. Alright? This video is going to be pertaining to reprogramming your mind. Alright, so if you want to do that, you will learn how to do that. Make sure you stick around and watch the whole video to get an brief summary of how to do that. Alright, so here's what it is. Step number one, you need to master having an imagination. Alright, now as I explain further, it will all make sense to you. Alright, so let's say this. Let's say that you have your subconscious. If you know what a subconscious is basically your automatic mind. So let's say you drive a car. Anyone that has a license that drives a vehicle, your subconscious is driving the car. Alright? And what I mean by subconscious, it means you are automatically doing it. You don't have to think about putting your seatbelt on. You don't have to think about turning the ignition on. You don't have to think about, okay, turn the signal on. Don't speed, don't go slow. You don't have to really think about it too heavily, right? You just kind of do the motions. You see the speed limit, you just slow down or speed up. You know, you turn the wheel, you adjust your steering wheel, however you need to do so, right? However you need to drive. It's an automatic thing after you've done it so long. That's your subconscious working for you. That's automatic program, all right? So, something else that is automatic is how you behave on a regular basis. Your behavior can become automatic. And also not just the good behavior, but the bad behavior as well. If you have what they call triggers, if you have something that has happened to you and you feel triggered by something, you tend to respond in it in however way you've learned to respond, right? So let's say you hear a loud noise and you've been programmed to jump every time you hear that loud noise. Well, now your programming is you're going to jump, right? Because that's in your programming. But you can unprogram that. And here's how you do it. Your mind doesn't know the difference between reality, right out here, reality, and what you think. Your imagination is so very strong, you guys. So you have to understand this. If you focus your imagination on what you would wish this part, the reality was, or could be, or is, that's the key. So I call this active imagination, all right? And it's what you have to do every day. Active imagination. Sit 5 to 10 minutes out of your time, sit out and just program yourself. All right, let's say you have anxiety or depression on a day-to-day basis, okay? So here's how you can use active imagination to help that. So let's say you have anxiety, okay? For 5 to 10 minutes every day, that is probably most effective just before you go to bed or when you're just waking up. Sit and imaginate and just focus. Focus on for 5 to 10 minutes how you wish your ideal scenario would be. So let's say you go to the store, you go to the mall, you go wherever that your anxiety tends to creep up on you. All right? So in your active imagination state, you think your ideal scenario. You imagine yourself there, and you imagine yourself not being affected. You imagine the ideal scenario, whatever that is for every individual. Okay? Now you do this every day for 5 to 10 minutes every single day. All right? Now what starts to happen is you're reprogramming your mind because your active imagination doesn't know the difference between reality and what you're imagining. So the key here is to do this every day repetitively until it becomes second nature. That way when you actually walk in that scenario in real life, real time, you will have programmed yourself to not react to the stimulus on the outside. So you see, this is a very simple and easy trick that anyone can implement and that anyone can do. That is simply the key here. All you have to do is active imaginate 5 to 10 minutes every day of what you wish you could behave. Reprogram your mind. reprogram your behavior to where it's ideal and you don't have to think about it. Just imagine, like I'll give you a quick example. I'm going to sit here for a moment. I'm going to active imaginate myself. I am going to the post office, excuse me, and I am going in to get my mail, see a couple people walk by, just waving, say hello, how are you, walk out, get back in my vehicle, return home. Alright, that is just an example of an active imagination, okay? So anyone can do this. You just simply sit there, imaginate the ideal scenario, and then you go about your business. Alright, this is a good tactic for anyone that has any sort of mental issue, whether you have anxiety, depression, OCD, any form of mental illness or anything like that. If you do this enough times and you just sit and you wait and you just let it come to you and you just focus on the imagination at the current moment for 5 to 10 minutes every day, you will reprogram yourself. Alright, now the length of time, that's on you. If you want to do it 5 to 10 minutes, you want to do it 10 to 20 minutes, you want to do it 30 to an hour, that's on you. It just depends on how much free time you have and how much you like to dedicate. And also how fast you want to reprogram yourself. If you do it for an hour every day for a month, you have made a lot more progress than someone who's only done it 5 to 10 minutes every day for a month, as you can see, because you have sat there and focused and gave all your energy to that at the time, right? So that's it pretty much for this video, you guys. This is the quick way to reprogram your subconscious mind. Now, a lot of people say it takes forever to reprogram yourself, and that just really depends on you and how much you believe in your imagination. If you see that imagination with your mind's eye, like you can actually see what you're imagining, it will be way more effective than if you don't believe in it. And that's another thing in the Bible. You know, in all my videos here lately, I've been bringing up religious things because if you look at the Bible, it's the ultimate truth. And the closer you stick to that, the closer you're going to have a better reality out here. Alright? So, even in the good book it says, as you believe, so shall it be done unto you. So, if you believe everything I'm telling you right now in this video, and you go practice it for yourself, it will work for you very strongly, very quickly. Alright? And this is for anyone that has anxiety, depression, OCD, whatever you may have. This is the way to reprogram yourself and get that out of you. Okay? If you, for example, if you have anxiety, more than likely your anxiety is triggered by social interactions, more than likely. Because most people that are anxious tend to stick to themselves. So for you, you would actively imagine yourself in social scenarios. Alright? Imagine yourself around tons of people. Perhaps even imagine yourself in an amusement park around thousands of people. And you just staying calm and chill and cool and collected. Alright? Just do that over and over and over. Alright, for someone who has depression, obviously depression is a form of sadness or deep sorrow. So for you, you need to actively imagine something that is more positive, that is happy, uplifting. So you might imagine yourself in church if that makes you happy. Imagine yourself in whatever it is you love to do. Imagine yourself fishing or listening to your favorite song or being in the company of the person you wanted the most or loved the most and just having a good time. Alright, and if you're someone who are OCD, just simply imagine yourself not having OCD. Imagine yourself getting everything you want to get done, making sure you don't have to do the OCD tasks of washing your hands 3 times or whatever it is you have to go through. Alright, just simply imagine yourself doing whatever needs to get done. Alright, and that is the key here. Just constantly imagine it, see it in your mind, and it will grow into your subconscious mind, and therefore it will become automatic for you, like popcorn. Okay? So, if you gained anything from this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I would highly appreciate it, you guys. Make sure to leave a comment if this video helped you in any way, and if you are going to practice these tips that I've given you in this video. Alright? Because these things works. I've done it before. I used to have very bad and crippling anxiety. And thanks to the good Lord above, and also doing this active imagination, it has worked together to give me not hardly any anxiety whatsoever. So it definitely works, you guys. I am a test subject, and I have done it, and it works. Okay? So anyone that wondering does it work, it truly does work. Alright? So take this grain of information, use it, apply it every single day of your life, and watch it transform your life for the better. Alright? That's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you are new, and stay tuned for more videos your way.